ain't got no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.
This is your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. Franchises and corporate takeovers are truly killing the varied cultures of the world. I mean, it used to be that you would go to Scotland or somewhere, and then you'd come home like, they have something called haggis over there, and it's totally different than anything we have, and it's fucking revolting. But now, they have Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they love it. They love it! Because they've been eating haggis for 1,000 years. So now you show up to Scotland and they go, we have this amazing thing here called Kentucky Fried Chicken, and if you're really nice to the KFC people, then a man named Cole will cook you something called slaw. It's a local delicacy. And the franchise mentality is destroying American regional cultures too. I travel to all these cities and people don't generally show me the local food place because there's hardly any left. Instead, it's all TGI Fridays where they nail faux local culture up on the walls like trophies of the societies they've pillaged. We here at the TGIF family moved into Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania about 10 years ago, and the first thing we did was put the 75-year-old sandwich shop out of business, and then we nailed their cash register up on the wall right above your head to make you feel at home. Why it's next to the tennis racket and the mangled road sign that says Murdoch Lane, no one knows. Perhaps corporate headquarters did some testing and found out you're more likely to order an extra deep-fried bloomin' onion under a Murdoch Lane sign. Anyway, here's your bucket of ranch dressing with 2 straws, because it's your anniversary. But in my opinion, it's much sadder to see franchises destroying other areas of the world than it is here in America. Because over here, we're like, oh man, that Starbucks used to be my favorite video store. Over in the UK, it's like, oh man, that Starbucks used to be my favorite castle. And that one was built by Earl Duke of Worcestershire sauce. And now it's a goddamn McDonald's. King George of Michael never would have stood for this. He lived in that McDonald's 400 years ago. And everything's going to hell. Remember Stonehenge? They rearranged it to spell Vodafone. Henge. Although I have to admit, it's tough not to be a fan of a franchise when it's replacing an old establishment that was racist to begin with. Near where I'm from in Virginia, there was a gas station called Little Sue, and the entire identity of the place was racist toward Native Americans. It was a big sign with a little caricature of a Native American girl running around, so it's murky moral ground when the Little Sue is bought by Exxon. I mean, I don't like Exxon any more than I like the devil's anus, but I'm not that into racism either. I mean, at least it's local mom and pop racism. Like the profits won't get sent to some racist headquarters 700 miles away. No siree, they stay right here with our homegrown racists. That's right, they were racist before it had kitsch value, before the hipsters were doing it. And that's your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. If you want to play the audio version of Moment of Clarity, either censored or uncensored on your podcast, radio show, web series, in your shower, it's free and easy. Just email me at leecampmail@gmail.com. Thanks a lot. Keep fighting.
No plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.